history with him.
Unfortunately, I took a nap during the fight. I assume by my position that we lost. What is the condition of the captain?
The previous holder of your contract is no more, although I believe he has passed the contract on to myself. You are a very powerful Nagaji, if I see things correctly.
Why, thank you. I am here to learn.
We are here to teach. You seemed most amenable during the actions, this violent interaction. You were cogent, as the men have told me, and as have I peered through their eyes. You are most civilized.
There are many who are broken with a fight like that, but their light is not spent. May I heal them?
Of course. Nods. I am to take it that there will not be any trouble aboard, right? We will teach you and fulfill your contract. And you said you wanted to learn, yes?
My oath was that with the captain. May I ask what it is that you will be doing with the other boat?
The other boat will be sailing to markets far and beyond. Mr. Potts will be graduating to be a captain in and of himself. He did do relatively well.
I'm rather fond of several of the members of my previous crew. I would like to continue to travel the waves with them. One has an oath to me to teach me a certain thing.
Oaths are very important.
Indeed.
Feel free to mend the crew. You're free to move around. Learn as much as you can.
May we bask in radiance.
Shiny like gold.
Yes.
Gives you a nod, and he basically lets you move amongst the boat. He does have people following you, but they're not stopping you from doing anything.
Okay, he will seek out where all the injured people are.
Hey, there's a whole bunch of people got the shit kicked out.
Yeah, exactly. I saw the fight. Ah.
There we go. Welcome, Jinshe. Ginny. Welcome to the crew.
I see there are many injured amongst you. Those who have wounds, large and small, should step forward.
Some of them ain't stepping. You don't have any, yeeting urges, do you?
I am rather hungry after that fight. I'm rather fond of cheese.
No, he agrees that cheese is good. He agrees that he wasn't expecting to.
Oh, you are worried that I'm going to consume you. We Nagaji do not consume sentient flesh.
He's peculiar, sir, but the snake does good, says Grimsby.
He's gonna look at Grimsby and Molgromere, like, sort of assess how injured they are.
Grimsby's got a black eye. He's got a little bit of non-lethal damage. Molgromere's. So you saw him getting beaten with saps. Somebody knifed him while he was down. So he's got like a mix of lethal and non-lethal. You were asleep, so you don't know who
Okay, well, he's
Stabbed
going
him.
to ask people to gather around.
Okay. They're.
Are you the Captain Potts?
I will be. I will be your captain when we head over to the. I haven't named her yet. I guess it's called the Promise.
Yes, that is what the ship is called. Or so I was told.
Yes.
Okay, he's beckoning. Come forward, humanoids. Do not be frightened. I will not bite.
Okay.
Despite what you saw 15 minutes ago.
The tattoo pirates are kind of pushing forward. They're
Yep.
being allowed.
Do I notice the guy who is beat to crap?
So give me a heal check.
All right. 24.
This man has been beat to crap, and he is crippled. He has a leg that he healed very badly, and that must have happened at least a couple of months ago. Like, it's actually healing wrong.
Okay. This will have to be rebroken and set.
He's pretty big. Is he friendly?
Jin is going to pick him up, I guess. Large creature with a 24 strength can probably pick up the 300-pound man. So you'll lay him carefully in front of him.
Okay.
He will use a combination of his last and only cure light wound spell to cure the man, so that the breaking of the bone and the resetting won't
Kill him.
murder him.
Okay.
And then we've got enough. We've got 5 more channels today, so that's 10d6 healing that we will just dispense to the crew.
Okay.
So 35, the was it 3rd level? So 11 hit points before we re-break his leg and reset it.
Yeah. Whoever's doing this, whoever's saying the speech out there, keep going. I agree. The box is encouraging you, sure.
Is there a man? Is there something inside that container?
There's the holy guidance of freedom and good in there.
He goes to Potts, like, is it injured?
Nah, he's fine. He's just, he's a bit of a flight risk. He kicks the chest. Stop shouting in there.
So he's a very good swimmer, then?
Yeah. Good at a lot of things.
Okay, so...
Yep. Give me a heal check for attempting to...
Lee's gonna aid, if he can.
Lee, there's an interaction. Give me a diplomacy or charisma check for Jinshe or Lee Hida, or they can combine to convince Mr. Potts to let him, like, to unchain Lee Hida from the wall.
I can help with this.
Charisma check. Ooh. Jin is impressive through deed, I believe. You got a charisma 10 and a charisma 8.
Okay, Grimsby will aid. He can aid automatically. And he hasn't been chained up because he kind of submitted. He's been submitting to shit like this for 12 years.
Decades now, yeah.
I will need some help holding him down.
That can be done. And he's pointing at some of actually the tattoo pirates to come and he calls them out by name to come over and
I can play nurse.
They are not running anywhere, Captain. They are not good swimmers.
Okay, Mr. Potts is going to...
And if they try, I can go and fetch them.
He nods to this. He will unlock Lihita.
Lihita hops over towards his fellow half giant and will aid. He automatically aids.
Cool. So you have 2 aides and then just some men helping.
Yep. Anyone have guidance?
I think so. Wait a second. Grimsby will inspire competence.
Okay. Some low drumming to mend wounds.
Here we go now. Here we go now.
What's the bonus on that?
Inspire competence, I think, is a +2 at this level.
Okay. Ooh, 20. I'm gonna spend a hero point to re-roll that.
Okay.
That's
-5 move speed for the rest of your character's career. Not fun.
you. I didn't deserve this.
Well, we'll find out next week, next bad time, if you deserve this.
Oh my god, 20.
Okay.
20 is decent. So
you re-break the leg.
Yep.
It will. Let's just look up heal, just being certain we're doing this correctly. You don't like break it off or anything. Like it's not.
Yeah, the treat deadly wounds is DC 20.
Right. The treat deadly wounds. 2 uses of healer's kit. Restores hit point damage. If you exceed the DC.
It's probably not a great job.
No, we're talking a Civil War era kind of medicine. Yank crack.
Don't worry. We'll just cut off your leg later on. You'll grow you a new one.
There's a massive crack sound.
15th level.
Give me a fortitude save for Black Dog.
Oh no. Fort save should be good. Yeah, it's good-ish. Okay. 16.
Okay, you were hazy from this positive energy sort of woke you up from your beating. You look up and this large snake, you're being held down, and this snake man yanks on your leg. There's this pop in your ears. It's just the reverberation through your skeleton, like it as you feel intense pain and then pass out again.
Yep.
As you're on a long mend.
Black Dog seems like a very angry man. There was growling and kind of yelling, but nothing intelligible.
Over the next day, provisions are taken. A full accounting of what was on the promise is taken, and the party is being moved over as the remaining crew is being split between the 2 boats. The promise being a less magical ship does require more hands. And this is where we'll pick up the next session.
So when we say everyone, so like...
Sorry. You're effectively, let me just make certain we got it here. You are looking at the crew of the promise.
This group right here.
Yeah.
Crazy. What do you say? 1 week we'll be captaining this boat, Mark?
maybe 2. Maybe we'll wait for Black Dog's leg to heal so he can join us in the mutiny of all mutinies.
Right.
We'll call it the mutagen mutiny because I've seen your builds.
The mutagenity.
Because it's like, How do you make the most effective third level character? Mutagen. It's hard to not do that.
And the mutagen was so good they added it to 4 other classes than just alchemist.
Yep.
Yep.
I might be wrong there. I think it might be 3, but you know what I mean.
Hero build. Karen in the box. Hero build. Genzorig. Hero build. Black Dog. Hero build. Yeah.
Gotano.
Oh, Gitano. There we go.
And the rest are just victims.
Well, the rest is the crew, right? Because I think only like 2 characters in here actually know what the fuck they're doing on a boat.
I know Molgromere does. Gitano has no business being on a boat.
Yeah. I think level 4 is where we actually start spending ranks, but I'm hoping that there are other duties on the boat. I sent you a list somewhere, Adam. Like maybe Knowledge Arcana is like navigate by the stars because astronomy is part of that. Survival, for food, that sort of thing. So kind of like camping in Pathfinder Kingmaker.
Yep.
Like there's different roles.
Yep.
Gitano, I don't know if he's got perform, or Grimsby could be the entertainment.
Do you like slow rhythmic drumming?
Drum circle time.
Do you like
Drum circle
chanting? Do you like dwarvish poetry? It doesn't rhyme, and it doesn't rhyme. It's very long, disjointed.
Rocks.
No, they probably
Soon
have
to
like
be
1,000
dust.
different words for rock and sand and.
It's gonna be when you use comprehend languages. It's like he keeps saying different words, but I just keep hearing rock.
Cool. As is tradition, we need a name for tonight's game.
The New Day's Promise.
The Promise? Yeah.
Promise to Lamont.
Broken Promise.
Well, we kept our promise. but yeah. That was kind of a creepy crew that you were a part of.
Yeah, I don't think ultimately he's gonna be Molgromere. That is gonna be like it's terrible, unless I don't know what kind of Captain Potts is gonna be, but
A temporary one. One whose days are numbered, unless he really wants to be second in command.
But Molgromere worships the god of water, so being on a boat's all right up his alley.
Yeah,
I'm sure he'd prefer to run the ship than be do it or die. But
yeah, Jin I think will be healer / enforcer to whoever's captain. So I think you've got a problem there if you're going to mutiny.
unless,
Hey,
like
look
the
over there,
last
Jinshe.
captain,
Unless the captain disappears.
unless the captain disappears, in which case contract's broken. Who are you gonna?
Well, his contract currently is with Harrigan. Harrigan said, "Follow this guy." We'll see. We'll see what the Snake Man thinks about that.
Yeah.
Oh, they like the Snake Man. Look at him just standing there holding off 8 pirates with a big stick. And then jumping around like a freaking ninja and casting spells and things.
Oh, it was
Like-
satisfying.
Did they not go after? Well, I don't want to know.
Go after
Because
what?
Mr. Scourge was alive. The Scourger, he was alive when you dropped him in the
Yep.
in the water, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was
He's
unconscious,
not-
potentially bleeding, but
he was not in this scene. That doesn't mean he's dead.
the Scourge is going to end up on the Wormwood, and when we meet up with the Wormwood, he's going to be all higher level and angry.
Oh God. and
And whippy.
Mr. Mono, or sorry, Captain Mono, he was
Run through by the.
He was
By
run
Harrigan.
through by Dread Pirate Harrigan.
and eventually I hope to run across that same adventuring band that just dummy wrecked me. Just
Broken Promise. All right. It's in the books. Cool.
that was fun.
That was super fun. The pirates is a good idea. We need to get Karen out of that box.
Frodo! I can do what I say. Never. That's the wrong answer, bud.
You gotta learn. You just gotta learn that you can outsmart Karen. Jin's like, where is he going to escape to? Yeah, he'll run around on the boat a little bit, tire himself out.
You're smart with the, like, does he swim good?
No.
When I put the shackles on, they fall off. It's annoying.
Oh,
What
that's why
power
they
does
stuck.
that's it's funny.
That's why they stuck him in the box. I think it's a war priest liberation domain.
Liberation fervor.
Oh, that's funny.
Where it's like you just get freedom of movement for a round whenever you want it.
Oh, that's funny. That's awesome.
Oh.
Freedom from this. Free your way out of this box, asshole.
Well, he's not the most brilliant of individuals, so they put him on him, and your bonds can't hold me for two.
Yeah. All right, we'll plan offline to see when we play next and what we're going to play this Saturday. For those watching on YouTube, which is where this video will appear, thanks for your support and those hanging out in the channel with us tonight. It was great seeing you folks here, and as always, we hope you enjoy this as much as we do. Peace. Have a good night.
Good night.